Hey guys, Mm, hopefully you can see and hear me well and clear. We have 1 minute before market open. We have we had news today, but they already played out, so we could trade relatively safe today. Let me as well check how you can even hear me and the quality of that. We had news today, but they already played out, so we could trade relatively safe today. Let me as well check how you can. Hope eventually you can hear me clearly, and I didn't change anything on my computer. It just ended up just fixing. My camera broke yesterday. That's why I noticed that most of the stream was with like a static picture of me, not with a motion camera, and that with no sound. My microphone also did not work. Again, don't know for what the fuck reason. My micro wasn't working well before that as well, but fortunately now, even though I didn't fix anything at all, it still works, and yeah, that's great. I'm not gonna lie. And let's mark out Asian and London session highs and lows. London session highs and lows are green, um, and Asia highs and lows are red. Here is a low. Here is a high. Okay, and the blue lines are regular highs and lows. Simply draws on liquidity I mark out. So we could get rid of Asian high, since we already pushed past them and probably will go down because of that. But again, I'm gonna operate off of order flow as well. Now let's mark out that high. We are technically still bearish technically, but we are bullish though on NQ, which means yeah, that's kind of good thing for us. Not gonna lie. Having a bearish SMT right now, and yeah, probably is gonna go down. But again, draws on liquidity to the upside are pretty much like SMT hasn't been confirmed just yet, so I'd rather assume that will go up first to take out those highs. And again, news were kind of bullish reaction, having a no bearish reaction. I'm sorry, or no. What reaction did we even get? Okay, so yeah, it was kind of bullish reaction more or less. So let's go in the 1 hour. We have draws on liquidity here, and yeah, everything else I already marked out. So pretty much nothing else we do have in here. Let's go on the 50-minute to just see the order flow on the 15-minute. We're about to break structure to the downside on a 15-minute, which is kind of fine, but again, I'll also put those like put that point as 12:30, right? 12:30, yeah. So kind of looking fine. 15-minute, okay, we're done. We no longer care about 15-minute time frame. Let's get to the put that point 5 minutes. 12:30, right? 12:30, yeah. So kind of looking fine. Okay, that's good. Okay, yesterday was a winning day. Regardless, I'm down in the months as fuck. Like down 320 bucks on the month, and barely have time to turn profitable this month. But again, we'll see. I pushed past through a lot of lows already on both indexes and still keep pushing. Okay, I see what is happening right now. Market just opened like 4 minutes ago. Let me, by the way, open my FTMO application since I'm trading there. Unfortunately, I can't share my screen on FTMO application. You can only see my trading view, but guys, don't be like overwhelmed by that. I'm gonna show you my trades which I take and that they're in progress here, because here current open trades are also being tracked, so there is no problems in my opinion. So yeah, I'm just gonna mark out everything we do have. Okay, so we are kind of looking fine. MQES is looking also fine. Okay, ES is on hourly. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go on a 5 minute. Right now I'm on just like marking out the draws liquidity we already talked through, but just on my FTMO application to make my entries with preset TP and stop loss to not make it to not like spend over time on that. And yeah, I'll just target Asia shit on NQ. Just in case, I'll target that thing. Okay, 1 minute. Let's get back to 1 minute. I know you can't see what I'm showing to you guys right now. I'm gonna show it pretty soon on Trading View, but for now, I'm just trying to adjust my position for it. Okay. Okay. For the FTMO application, here, yeah. Okay, let's go in 1 minute. Okay, I marked out those Asia, like those highs with London highs on ES and Asia lows on ES, and same lows and highs on NQ. So for now, let's just look at the chart and see what's happening. ES is making retracements upside right now, which isn't looking bad for me. Let's also open my trading view journal, or not trading view journal, just trading journal. I'm down a lot overall. This like summary is a total sum of my trades throughout my whole career. It's not only on that challenge, it's just simply throughout my whole career. I'm down 700. Like say, I've been doing trading for a year, so it's about like for this year I'm 733 since last May. I'm down $733, which is awful, but again, quite literally possible to fix. So I'm not gonna be like too much stressed over it. And I had a huge lose streak last few weeks. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so looking good and stuff, but I'm not gonna enter like right now because it wasn't a proper retrace. It was like a 1 minute retracement, which I'm not looking for. My strategy says is that I have to wait for a 5 minute retracement at least, and yeah, that's definitely not a 5 minute retracement. It's just a simple. It's not even a break of structure in 1 minute. All right, so if there was at least a 1 minute break of structure on a 1 minute, which isn't happening, then I could have entered, but for now I don't see a world where we could genuinely wait for that, because for now we only have this 1 minute retracement, which isn't enough for me. So if I just miss this trade, I'm completely fine with that, but I don't want to like over risk on that and enter right now, since we already took this hourly lows on NQ. Actually, there was no hour, like on NQ there are no lows, but there are on AS, which means it is liquidity as well on NQ should be. So I marked it out, and we already took them out. So we could due to that SMT, since we didn't take them on the ES, we could make a retracement right now. I don't think we'll fully reverse back up right now, but I genuinely do think that we will target those lows, Asia lows, I mean, on NQ, which is probably gonna happen. But first we'll have to make some sort of a retracement back up, and yeah, it takes time. But for now, 15 minutes about to break structure, in 6 minutes, and in 5 minutes, and in like 10 seconds, we will close this 15-minute candlestick. Will obviously break structure to the downside. I'm not even having a doubt about that in my mind. And yeah, as soon as we do, we'll probably make some sort of a retrace to the upside, and that'll probably take those Asia lows. But again, I'll be cautious about trading today since we've had this core PCE price index final. Oh, what the fuck? What did I click? Okay, so we have this final GDP and unemployment claims. So yeah, gotta be cautious. I know that news already been played out, but I'd rather be cautious again because they only played out like an hour ago. So I'm gonna be cautious again. And I'm repeating that fucking word for like 10 times in a row, but it is what it is. Okay, we grabbed those lows on NQ, so I'm not gonna target those, and ES, so I no longer care about those. ES pushing to downside, NQ pushing as well to the downside. Again, could have entered and like it was a good RR and stuff, like boom boom, but there was no fucking retracement, so don't think it would be a good trade because we could pretty much break the structure and at the same time, like a few minutes later, fucking bump me and stop me out because market would want to make a 5-minute retracement instead of just a 1-minute retracement, right? So why should I do that? Whoa, we're getting closer to those Asia lows on NQ. We're definitely gonna grab them without me. I'm mostly sure about that. But I don't think I could call it a day right now because it's too early in the market. It's like fucking 9:30. I don't think 9:40. You would grab those Asia lows, so I can get rid of that. Those like goals on the FTMO application because I no longer care about them. Again, we grab those Asia lows on hourly, and on the 4-hour, by the way, we are. By the way, if in 18 minutes we'll close beneath that Asia low on NQ, it would mean that on 4-hour we are bearish, but I don't think that really matters right now. Technically, we're still bullish on our like. I'd rather don't pay attention for the 4-hour at the moment. I'll pay attention for the 1-hour, which is with a great chance it will close bearish because to break the structure in 1 hour, it doesn't have to close exactly beneath those Asia lows. You could close at least beneath here, beneath this blue line I just pointed out, and with like 70% chance it will do so. In my opinion, that's really what is gonna happen. So most likely will break the structure to the downside, especially on ES. It's even higher. I mean, the targeted low we have to break the structure, and yeah, I'm kind of bearish in that shit, but there's nothing to target, so I'll probably just hop off the market. But if we keep pushing to the downside, theoretically there is a chance that we could like target that thing to the downside, but it's too much in my opinion. How many ticks is that since the beginning of the session? Yeah, bro, it's like a lot. It's like a lot. But technically possible. Because it's like 3% for the Nasdaq, so In my opinion, Nasdaq will not grab those, but ES is looking like it's possible for it to grab that. But at the same time, I can. Oh, fuck. Let me wait. Yo. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, no, forget that. Or no way. Nah. Nah. We already broke. Like, this SMT is no longer validated, so. SMT to the downside is no longer validated, so we could technically reverse now to the upside and target those, like, relatively equal highs on ES. Again, since we're pushing so much to the downside, I'm not sure we will genuinely like do some kind of type of shit like that. I am personally thinking that we will just, keep dumping. That's what I see here. But again, there was no retracement for now, like at all. There've been like market has been printing down candles since market open and only made like 3 up candles since the market open. 2 on ES. No, 2 on AMKey. So four up candles on ES and 2 on AMKey. So we've been dumping the whole 15-minute when the market been open. By the way, 15-minute candlestick just closed. We broke the structure to the downside on the 5-minute, on the 15-minute, now on the 5-minute. And yeah, we'll definitely go lower, and I genuinely think that we could even target those lows pretty much far, which are pretty much far away. Okay, I marked them out on Nasdaq on FTMO application. I'll do that in a second on the ES. Just for the sake of, just in case if I decide to take a trade on ES. By the way, I'll probably take it on ES most likely since we're like getting closer to those lows on ES. I don't know why we've been dumping so much. Let me grab my phone and check that video because I forgot my phone. It's laying on the bed. I'll be back. Hopefully, guys, you can see me here. Yeah, even in those lights, you can see me well because I closed. How they called in English? Because I'm closed my curtains. Yeah, on ES we are looking so much berries that I don't even know how to treat that. Probably I shouldn't trade that, but since it's again too early in the market, we've like never presented my setup just yet. We'll probably do a bit later, so I'll sit here in a bit longer for a bit longer. But again, don't want to force anything. Okay, guys, so I don't know what bros like how to treat that shit. We're looking like if we present any retracement backup for now and then target lows, then definitely will be cool, but we've been ripping, so I genuinely believe that we could target those lows down there. But at the same time there is a potential that we will not, so again don't want to force anything. NQ is definitely looking more bullish than ES. So if I take shorts, I'll definitely take them on ES because for ES to grab those lows, it's definitely like mostly nothing left for ES. But if we grab those lows right now, like without the retracement, which is kind of looking like probably it is gonna happen, then well, I'm just not gonna like I'm just gonna call it a day, you know. I'm just gonna call it a day because I don't see the point of like whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Those highs are looking solid. I'm not gonna lie again, but they're too far right now. So, like we've been going to the downside so much that I barely believe that we could definitely that we could genuinely go any higher right now. On the 4 hour, we could see that we've got some. It's kind of last liquidity we've got on the 4 hour. Is nothing lower is happening. Mm, kind of risky thing for me to even think of taking a short on NQ till those lows because we could just make a bullish SMT and go up after ES grabs those lows. So I'd be cautious, but oh, I like that week. That's looking good. Ah, okay. I see. Again, I'm not really like I'm pretty much doubting that will. Okay, that's looking fine, I guess. Theoretically, my stop loss, my take profit could make me approximately like 300 on ES. How those shorts are so close? Okay, let's place 10 lots instead of 12. Okay, that's a huge move, by the way. I was I was thinking less of it, but that at the same time it means that we're like we would risk more, you know. And again, if my setup doesn't present itself, I'm not gonna take this trade because I simply don't want to, you know. Okay, again, like could take this trade on Nasdaq, but not fully sure it's worth it. Mm. Yeah, this doesn't make sense to make this trade on ES. Probably just fucking take it on Nasdaq. But again, just doubting that that would be a good idea again. What the fuck? The fuck? Why? Why that? Is that such a huge move for Nasdaq? It's showing that I could make freaking $500 on that trade, but let me check if I entered every number correctly. But yeah, it's looking fine, but I barely believe that. Nah, it's too huge for Nasdaq. I don't know. Like we're about to grab those lows on ES, and we just made a bullish SMT technically on like I don't know, kind of doubting that thing, because like freaking $600 for one trade, like for two lots, it's huge, you know. Yeah, and risking like 300, no bro, like it's too much for real. One lot is like possible, but what about 0.7 lot? Again, doubting that worth it. There's too much like with 0.7 lots, I'm like about to win 150 on that. Again, we could just dump right now, but there was no setup. There was no break of structure, just upset. There was nothing on the 1 minute. I mean, and like, yeah, we're edging that shit, but again, I've been in a situation where my like take profit been as literally so many times that I'm really not gonna be deceived by that shit. Even if we hit that, okay, I'm fine by not taking that trade because that's looking too much, too much. Again, as soon as we grab those, and we will definitely on ES, we just did, and yeah, it's a bullish SMT with Nasdaq, so we could just reverse back up right now. Could not, but RR doesn't like align. Doesn't align. Um, yeah, but it's not gonna lie. It's a huge thing, huge move. I mean, but again, I would wait. I would rather wait for some sort of retrace first, rather than taking some random trades off of nothing. And again, I already missed my opportunity to take this trade. But again, I'm not gonna call it a missed trade because, bro, we've been dumping the whole time. You know, just blindly enter place shorts is possible, but again, I lost already enough, and over risk on that isn't something I'm gonna do here. And if I just miss a trade, I'd rather miss a trade than over trade. So I don't like that you could barely see my eyes because you could like see my screen, my glasses, and kind of looking odd. But hopefully you will forgive me that. Again, if we do not like reverse back up to break the structure in 1 minute and like make a proper retrace, I'm not gonna take a trade today because like yeah, that is also looking great. But if we just like dumping the whole time, by the way, I don't know why. Because on Twitter, by the way, I forgot to check Twitter, but I didn't get any notifications. So that this kind of nothing much. I didn't see any sort of news today. Um, uh, DeepSeek plans to double staff across all departments. US stocks and extend full Nasdaq down 1%. Basically, just a state of the fact that, like Walter Bloomberg is taxing that, like US stocks extends full, Nasdaq down 1%. DeepSeek plans to double staff across all departments. I don't know why DeepSeek plans to double staff across all departments is being a fucking bearish news since when, bruh? Like I don't know, like I'm doubting that. Mm, again, that could be a bearish SMT by like pretty much easily. So, but if my setup presents itself right now, I mean after retracement and stuff, if it presents itself, I'm going to enter it. But I'll definitely calculate my RR ratio, pretty much with intensively, since we could like we could just turn bad on that. Comments. I wanna see comments on that shit. Lot competition for all frontier model trainees. My future followers have already joined my WhatsApp. I share my real-time trade alert. No, I'm not gonna fucking follow your trade alerts, bro. Just not gonna do so. Yeah, basically nothing much. Um Yeah, if we just go down right now, I'm not gonna take this trade because look at that small move. I'm not gonna take that. It doesn't make sense at least. So I'll be definitely waiting for a break of structure to upside at first. If there is no break of structure, we'll just dump to downside. Well, I'm just gonna call it today. I don't wanna like overdo on that shit because I know there's been a possibility to enter, but press. There was no setup, so I could just enter off of 1 minute retracement, but it's not how my strategy works. So why should I do so? And like, because I've done a lot of times and I've been losing trades and enormous amount of times. So why should I do so? And for now, even if I do, like, what should I make, like, $3 on the, like, okay, like $50 on the trade? Not really what I'm looking for. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's target like one. Yeah, like $50. Okay, with two lots, it could be like 100, but nah, I don't like really. I really don't like that. Okay, there is no SMT. Yeah, we're pushing this upside. Wow, unbelievable. Yeah, we even broke the structure on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour, on every freaking time frame throughout the, like, what the hell is that? I don't know, like, market's been dumping, Bitcoin's been dumping, Nvidia's been dumping, gold stays, silver stays, XRP, yeah, obviously if Bitcoin falls, then XRP the freaking will fall down as well, and any other like shitcoin. Yeah, we've been like we broke the structure. Obviously, I don't even have to check that. It's obvious, bro. Like, really. Uh, but the thing is, like, we are technically making a bullish SMT at the moment, so we could make like a 4 hour retracement back up to the upside and like move down. But I don't think like we. I'm not fully sure like NQ would want to grab those lows right now. In my opinion, we could just firstly reverse back up significantly on the higher time frames, which means today there would be more trades, or like we could technically make a freaking 5 minute SMT and then like let me enter, not SMT, 5 minute for value gap or something, and let me enter. But again, I'd be cautious with that because yeah, that could happen, but I would be cautious about that. But if he has do that SMT and like NQ starts to fall down, maybe I will just smack shorts. There's like two lots size. Wow. Bro, like that shit is huge, bro. That shit is huge. My TA, my like stop loss would be okay, we're pushing this upside, that's good. But I'll set my preset my stop loss just in case if like it wants, it will just start ripping to the downside. Just to see how much I'm risking, like approximately. And I can't see. Don't know why. Okay, let's get rid of the stop loss, but yeah, for $100 freaking is too much. I know what happened to Nasdaq, why two lots became so like enormously expensive, but yeah, since ES is pushing to the upside, I don't really think that we'll just because it looks like a V shape, right? Even on 50 minute or any other time frames, it could be a BPR, right? So we could just boom sweep that shit to the upside because we've been, yeah, it's a BPR because we've been having that shit here. We are moving to the upside right now, and like again, I could like enter a long given to like some sort of gap and the random point in time, but don't think I want that. So yeah, I would wait for genuine action. What the fuck is that gap on? Yes, what is that? It's a BPR. Okay, but I don't want to like operate on BPR because I'm like, bro, I'm not a live account. I'm not a profitable trader yet. I didn't get any payouts before, like for now. So why should I like get rid of my strategy? For now, I need the strategy unless I am getting my first payout or a few of them to be sure, you know. Unless I do, I don't want to like break my rules. The fact that I didn't have an opportunity to take a trade today is just like fact, and I don't want to like find the opportunity where there is no opportunity, you know, and potentially lose a trade. I don't like that idea, and so yeah, that's just not happening. Uh, Let me preset my stop loss again on FTMO application. Yo, nah, I don't wanna like even risking 130 bucks. I will kind of change lots to one. Definitely two lots is too much for that. For Nasdaq right now, don't know why the prices are like has been changed or what happened, but yeah, we're pushing this upside. So pretty much. Oh wait, 5 minutes. So yeah, we're close inside this gap, but doesn't mean we won't go any higher. So yeah. For now, I'm more likely to see the bullish, you know, side of things. I don't think we'll definitely like will go any lower. I don't know why, but something is telling me that like we won't go and target those lows. I don't know why, but it's kind of not looking like we will. Yeah, like it's a bullish SMT. I can't neglect the fact as well. So we could just go by a V shape to the upside, which isn't cool, but it is happening. Yeah, we'll definitely like go higher here. But we are at the same time making a small bearish SMT on 1 minute. So theoretically, I could enter shorts on that, but nah, not when the candle like bullish candlesticks are being printed out all the time. For genuinely entering any sort of shorts, I would be really cautious. I don't want to like overdue on that, as I mentioned already like 3,000 times at least. We broke the structure to the upside here, so technically, as soon as we break the structure to the downside, and as like I'm entering, but for now, it's not looking like it is happening. So yeah, kind of doubting that will go any lower. Since like if we wanted to, we would already, in my opinion. That's just what I see and how I see that. 79% extension on ES is pretty much far away, but still not impossible to hit, you know. Equilibrium is like mostly like aligned with the edge of this Fairvalley Gavin on Q, so yeah. I think I could get rid of that for value gap because I don't think that will be like validate in 2 minutes, but I will pay attention to that one. Maybe we'll respect that one. And again, I'm still remembering of that about that bearish SMT. But I also remembering that we are having a huge bullish SMT uh, since we grabbed those lows on ES. I mean, which I'm targeting on Nasdaq right now. We grabbed those lows already on ES, and we did not on NQ, and we've been close to them. So I don't know, like we've made a huge BPR as well. So yeah, I'd be really cautious, and a lot of things are telling me that like BPR is being validated right now, so I could like, as I said, but again, just didn't want to over risk, and I think that's fine. What about the news, by the way? Yeah, barely have anything on Friday, on Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, pretty much nothing. So we're about to hit that thing. The Ferrari gap on ES. On Q, we're about to hit that one. Again, okay, it was a Nasdaq. So equilibrium on ES has already been like taken. But again, I would doubt that will go like, something is telling me like we won't go lower to grab those lows. Don't know why, but I just don't feel like it will happen. But I can neglect my setup, so I'll take it probably. There is no SMT and no bearish SMT at the moment, so also a bad thing for me to take a shorts. I've already almost grabbed that, so I'm gonna get rid of that as soon as we hit this first edge of the lower edge of the for value gap. It will mean that there is no SMT, but for now, technically, it is. And yeah. By the way, did we close inside this for value gap? Yeah, we did. So could reverse right now, but I don't like how that looks on ES. It's been ripping to the upside. So I don't really even know where to enter on that, because closest break of structure is kind of like there in this Favela gap, and yeah, it's pretty much too far. Yeah, I don't think I'll watch that, but most likely I'll just call it a day. I don't think like we'll genuinely. I don't really believe that we'll go any lower. You know why? But something is odd in there. Actually, there is a gap here, but if we inverse it, doesn't mean we broke the structure, because the last gap is here. So technically, the breakout structure is only fucking down there. Let me check just in case if there are no more tweets. Apple shares announces price increases for iPad. Oh, that could like turn that shit go up. Strait of Hormuz outlook. Okay, Bitcoin falls to 21 months as low. Man charged with murder of woman found dead. Okay, that BBC shit could cause that thing to go down a little bit, but I would wait for a break of structure to downside, I accuse things with the break of structure are a little bit better since we have those lows, but still awful if I like if it straights up just break of structure there, then that will be like awful. I wouldn't like that. But again, entering right now would be a better idea as well because we could just fucking make a 1 minute retracement to the downside and then reverse back up, which is pretty much possibly will happen. Um, yeah. What about 50 minute though? Oh, we're about to close this 50. No, no, definitely won't go like right now. We will wait till 50 minute thing does anything on the market. And yeah, something's telling me that after that 50 minute candlestick closes, we'll just rip to the upside again. I don't think it will go any lower. No, like I've seen some price action like that, and most likely did end up just going in the reversal side of things. And yeah, I would be glad if it reverses to the downside, but I'm not sure it will happen. So okay, 15 minute candlestick just closed, like right there. Obviously, yeah, we'll obviously go higher. At least till that 15 minute gap, like this gap. Yeah, we're going higher. Just as I said, bros. Like, yeah, it is what it is. I'm not complaining and stuff, but I'm just saying what I'm witnessing right now, and I'll sit there in like 15 more minutes just to clarify, like to make sure that I won't, like that my setup won't present itself and stuff. But if, yeah, fuck, I forget to set a timer for my laundry. Though hits intraday high, lost up 1.1%. Okay, so this should move to the upside a lot simply because there were like straight to Hormuz outlook news, which Walter Bloomberg just posted on his like Twitter. So prediction market are growing more confident that shipping through the Strait of Hormuz will normalize soon. Kalshi traders now see a 68% chance by September 1st, a 66% chance by August 1st, and a 46% chance by July 15th. And pretty much saying like telling me nothing to me, but okay, that's looking cool. I'm gonna not gonna enter just yet, but gonna mark this out. Holy fuck! No, definitely there would be no like. Not looking bad right now. Just set up my pre-set up my take profit and stop loss just in case if we genuinely go down. But first, I would like to see some sort of retrace to like a 1 minute candlestick. Oh, on a 1 minute time frame. The fuck am I saying? Yeah, on like on a 1 minute and on ES as well. But at least like on NQ because I'm playing off of Nasdaq. And yeah, if we like if the market gives me an opportunity to enter short in here, that would be lead. But I can be sure that that is generally something which is gonna happen. So I'll just look at the market, and again, don't forget, guys, that we're like there are some fair value gaps to the downside right now, so we could bounce off of that, off of them. Generally, would not like if we enter like that. Yeah, barely one per like barely one RR. We're moving to the upside on ES, which is looking good. I'll probably even enter like with a stop loss here. I would probably do if we like break the structure, because I want RR to be like better, you know. Uh, um, um. Yeah, we're going to the upside, which is good because like yeah, it's not like great, but I was already like set up for making a winning thing, a winning trade. We're taking a winning trade, but unfortunately, yeah, we're just starting to move to the upside. I will continue going to the upside. Yeah, we're just keep ripping, and I think kind of not well for me, but if it reverse the SMT, I mean, if it like breaks the structure here, or even touch that high on NQ, I'll just call it a day. I don't think there is any more opportunities. There are any more opportunities for me to get any shorts. So I'll just call it a day. I don't think that will like don't want to overly wait for it like for an eternity, you know. Yeah, we're just moving to the upside, so okay. Okay, we did not push through that high, which technically could be a good sign. Could be not, but if we stay beneath that high, I'll be really glad to short that thing. But for now, I can't rely on that. You know. If you break this fair value gap to the downside and NQ, I'm entering. A little bit not liking the way like it will be a huge risk, like $150, if even if I enter, but nah, It was just a touch of the fair value gap, and probably will go higher right now, which is like I'll be fine with that. But I would low key wanna take this trade and win because I'm down a lot. Not like not that much down on challenge. Yeah, like down 320 bucks on the month, but wouldn't call like a huge thing. Most problem is like me being down 730 bucks overall. Oh shit. Yeah, yeah, that's looking solid. I'll be like, please don't enter without me. Don't go too much to the downside without me, please, Nasdaq. I would want ES to, you know, break the structure here as well, but nah, it just reversing. That's good I didn't enter. Yeah, we did not break the structure. Holy shit. Yeah, we'll just rip this ass. Bro, how good is that I didn't enter on that? That's really good. Let me see if we close like here. How much would it be? 1.6 RR. Still not bad, so. Or 1.5, we'll see because I don't know where exactly this candlestick will close. If it is rune 2, but we have a chance to go lower off of that place. Let me also open Twitter, just in case. Inflation climbed to 4.1% in May per Bloomberg. Russia's North Sea oil refinery healed. Donald Trump now has the fourth highest odds in 2028 Republican primary, surpassing Ron DeSantis. Fear and Greed Index, Crypto Fear, Europe stocks hit intraday record. Rasmus play pool is a World Cup dead rubber. Some shit. Financial juice is taxing that. Fat Cook ruling likely next week as the Supreme Court finishes opinions. Supreme Court. Monday will be the next opinion day. Okay, we are going to the upside. That's so freaking good that I did not take this trade. Because we are just moving to the upside. 50 minutes looking solid. But bullish. I understand the technical the order flow is still bearish on the 15 minutes since we broke the structure significantly by the first hour of the market, the first 30 minutes since the market opened, but yeah, I do not think it will go lower. Don't know why. It looked great on not gonna lie, but if we stay. Oh, okay, that's looking better. That's looking better. It'll still don't know, bro. It's yeah, we're just not moving. And yeah, 5 minutes is also looking like we're about to do something, and since we are still in a very shorter flow, I could like try to catch shorts, but again, only if I see the setup, because it was close to my setup a few times already, but this resistance, field is freaking me out a little bit, so kind of would like to be, cautious. We staking anything in here. But I'll probably take this trade. Just probably. Not fully sure about that. Yeah, we're moving to the upside, which is a sign of some shit happening. Again, 1 minute before I technically should hop off the market. Don't know if I would do it for sure, but the US seeks AR partnership with the EU on regulation and supply chains. Supreme Court allowed the Trump administration to block asylum seekers at the U.S.-Mexico border. Yeah, some shitty news. Barack Obama, my sister, and I were profoundly shaped by the influence of our mom. I'm Dunham. Given my preview of the Obama Presidential Center, including a new sculpture by Myelin dedicated to our mom's memory, was truly special. I know why am I fucking reading that shit? I didn't have anything to do, and so I'm reading fucking Twitter. Hawaii's default ban guns on private property open to the public. Major setback for gun safety advocates. AI Haddad sources. The final meeting between Lebanon and Israel in Washington has reached a dead end. That could, by the way, be a bearish news, but bearish news, nah. That shit is not looking bearish at all. Regardless of how badly I would want that thing to be, but yeah, it's just pushing this upside. I'll wait for a little bit longer just to see what happens. Yeah, we're moving this upside, which isn't good by any chance. Making equal highs here, just for now, but I think it will go higher. So, oh, holy fuck. Yeah, bro. Don't think it will go any sort of lower. Unless any news are coming. Because, look, as I just told, like, we'll stay in this range for a long period of time, for a long period of time. I don't think it will just go lower to grab those lows for now. I'm not really seeing that happening for real, and yeah, I think I'll just call it a day because we are pushing this upside significantly, and like don't want to be less patient than I should, but yeah, we're just ripping this upside, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna call it a day as soon as the NQ just hits those highs in there. By disrespecting SMT, but on hourly though, we're definitely looking like we're gonna stay in there for a long period of time. We could go lower for a bit to like stay to close here, but I don't think we'll go all the way down there. Just not seeing that happening. So I think I'm gonna call it a day. We already pushed past, also there is no SMT anymore. We also are about to break the structure in the 5 minute, about to hit the 79% extension on Fibonacci, which would mean that we turn bullish most likely. And yeah, I'm kind of not seeing the world where we would genuinely just go shorts. So I could call it a day, bros. Uh, yeah, I know I wanted to take the trade since I'm down a lot. Like on my throughout like account, I'm down $70, which isn't that awful. But I'm down a month a lot, and I'm down even more on my like throughout my whole journey. So it's been a huge down like negative balance, and I think, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. So thank you guys for watching. We are going to see each other tomorrow on Friday. Fuck, I switched to July, unfortunately. And yeah, we're gonna see you guys tomorrow. There are like reverse UOM consumer sentiment and revise UOM inflation expectations tomorrow. But as you can see, there is signed as like medium impact stuff news. So we're gonna meet each other tomorrow and on Monday and Tuesday as well. I'm going to trade. I will see if I am able to turn that shit into a profit till the end of the month. Uh, yeah. So thank you guys for watching the stream. We will see you or the video because there are no reviews at all right now at the stream. So if you're watching that on the record, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys